Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Meet in the Middle Movies. I'm Elin.
I'm Mindy.
And we're a married couple with varying interests, but we meet in the middle when it comes to movies. And this is our review for a Minecraft movie starring Jack Black, Jason Momoa. And it is based on the extremely popular video game, extremely popular open world sandbox video game, where you can create whatever you want pretty much. And yeah, so we got a chance to check that one out. What were your thoughts on that one?
Okay, so I didn't go into it thinking it was going to be some blow me away phenomenal movie or anything. But I was pleasantly surprised with the humor. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think for me, a lot of the stuff that happened wouldn't have been nearly as fun if it hadn't have been specifically Jack Black and Jason Momoa doing it. So it's not like the storyline was anything groundbreaking, but I thought the CGI was beautiful. The humor was a lot of fun. The chemistry between the characters was a lot of fun. And yeah, in a thumbs up, thumbs down world, for me, it was a thumbs up, but not like a wow, 2 thumbs up. You know, it was just like, oh yeah, that was fun.
So this is directed by the same gentleman that directed Napoleon Dynamite, and it's based in Idaho, which I thought was kind of amusing. Also, like Napoleon Dynamite.
And there's a good joke about Wyoming in it. Which
yeah, that was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't get this director. This director has yet to make a film that I enjoy. There were moments that I thought were entertaining, but it was like what you said. It was more because it wasn't because of the movie itself. It was because of the two in there. But throughout 90% of it, I was not impressed. It felt a lot like there's one scene in particular where the thought in my head popped up. I've seen this before, and it's like, oh, this looks like the movie that the character that you're watching in a movie is watching. You know what I mean? Like that kind of, you're watching a movie and the character's watching a movie, and it's this kind of outlandish, cheesy, bad, you know. It kind of felt like that.
Yeah.
Tell
me if you agree with this hierarchy when it comes to movies based off of video games or that include video, you know. I'm going to say Jumanji is at the top, Minecraft, and then Mario.
That's I think a lot of people would.
Mario's way down.
I think a lot of people would disagree with you on Mario. I would say.
Yeah, it was popular. It did great at the box office. I just didn't enjoy it very much.
I think there's been much better video game adaptations. I think The Last of Us is a prime example of that.
Okay. I think I was going in the comedy direction. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
But you're absolutely right.
Even the Tomb Raider from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Not the one with Angelina Jolie, the one with Alicia Vikander.
It didn't do that well, but I really liked that one.
But
if we're saying that, then I guess we got to bring up. It just left my brain. I had it. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I was just kind of putting them in a similar tier with like the Jumanji or.
I could see.
Mario
I could see that. I enjoyed Mario more than this one. I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My biggest problem with it was. My biggest worry going into this movie is it going to be a for the memes movie? And it very much is, in my opinion. I thought that there's one scene that's kind of going viral that I didn't
people
understand.
Being super disrespectful in theaters and making workers clean up everything after them because they think they're being so funny.
But luckily, in our theater, it was really, we didn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
I struggled to kind of put into words what I didn't enjoy about this one.
Oh, okay.
It felt very. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know you're not supposed to take this movie seriously. I know you're not supposed to take this movie as like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the next great thing type deal. But it still, I felt, was not a very good narrative, a very good movie. I thought the only positive thing about it were the performances. And I must say, the person who put together the soundtrack picking the songs, not the original songs, but picking the songs that went in places, did an excellent job. Put one of my favorite bands in there that I never thought I'd hear in any movie, period, and they did it.
Yeah.
So
was good. And there's one particular, like, Jack Black shows up to kind of save the day in one scene, and the song they picked for that really had me laughing. And there's a scene where Jack Black and Jason Momoa are up in the air and interacting in such funny ways.
There was one line that Jason Momoa had that I thought was really funny, but outside of that, I didn't really find myself like laughing out loud at it.
Yeah, he was pretty like stoic, I guess, and I'm over there like a couple times I was laughing to tears. It is very stupid humor, right?
Yeah,
it's not a thinker.
If you like this, I really hesitate saying stupid humor because I don't want to be like, oh, you must like stupid humor or anything like that.
Right.
But I don't mean that. But if you like the humor that is just at its base very, I'll just say it's very stupid. I mean,
no, I get it, because there's movies that are like kind of, I think, just fun, stupid humor.
Dry
Some
humor,
movies
humor.
are a little more dry. Some are a little more like raunchy humor, so it is kind of
some
a category.
More realistic humor.
Kind of slapstick. Would you call it slapstick a little bit?
I don't even think I'd go there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it toes that line.
It's a different type of humor.
Yeah, and if your kids like Minecraft,
they will love this movie.
Probably gonna love this. And stay for the end credits scene. There's a little nod to something that suggests there might be a sequel.
And when we say end credits scene, we mean at the very end.
Go to the very last post-credit scene.
And judging from the money this movie's doing, I can almost guarantee there'll be a second one.
Yeah. So you're kind of in the minority.
I'm in the minority, and I respect that, but I also, I don't know, just my opinion, it was not. It was a very kind of scattered storyline. Or a very loose storyline. It's your typical, this is a quest type deal, but they don't even show that much of the quest. Like, the quest part of the story does not take very long in the movie.
I disagree, but that's all it is them on a quest.
No.
What else is there?
Well, the quest doesn't start till about 40 minutes into the movie,
I don't think it's that far. I think it's like we get like 20, maybe 30 minutes of exposition, and then...
That's the problem, is all the exposition. All the pointless.
Like I liked it. I liked the character.
I don't know. And the humor, I think the number one thing for me is the humor just didn't land for me. And I talk about John Campy a lot. Maybe I've got a problem, but he says the worst thing a funny movie can do is not be funny. And as far as I'm concerned, it wasn't funny. There were no moments that I was laughing out loud, and even the moments you were laughing out loud, I don't think it was because of what was in the script or in the story at all. It was the situation that was created between two guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not even what see.
Those actors brought to the characters and just their funny chemistry bouncing off of each other. That to me was just a lot of fun. Like I said, you could take the same lines and give them to a couple of no-name actors that I don't have any affinity for, and I might not have enjoyed it as much. So it was more about what they brought than it was about the source material.
One positive I thought whoever picked the songs to go in the soundtrack, and not the original songs, these were songs not written, I thought that was good. But there is one original song in there at the very end I thought was like, this is kind of a fun, like, I would listen to this, like, just for fun type deal. Yeah. It was just like on my playlist, so I thought that was positive. Overall, for me, a thumbs up, thumbs down. It's a thumbs down for me.
Thumbs up,
so you'll have to see it. Tell us which one is right. But that is our review of a Minecraft movie, and stay tuned. We are going to we did a double feature. We did Minecraft, and then we did The Amateur, and we're going to have that video coming soon. So stay tuned, and we will see you next time on Meet in the Middle Movies.
See you then.